see how it looks and sounds first. Hey internet, I'm back from the dead. Got back from the FNAF movie. It was amazing. I wanted to use my webcam on my new computer for this. The webcam is shit, but it's kind of the vibe I'm going for, so we're gonna stick with it. And I'm outside, so you're gonna hear traffic. Because I want to talk about the whole like old tech movement. This is a wig, by the way. I want to talk about the old tech movement that's supposed to be happening January 1st or whatever, which I think is super exciting. And I just want to give like my take on it because I've been practicing a lot of this stuff for a while and I still use my phone, but I've been dead for the past few months, so like that's a whole other thing. But basically I'm just gonna like, you know, tips, tricks, anything that might help you transition to old tech, because I think a lot of people are just going all in, and I think that maybe you need to like dial it back and take a few steps back so that you don't fall into just like your old habits, if that makes sense. So I have some stuff to show. Physical media is like becoming a huge thing again, which it's needed to be for a very long time, and I've been collecting it for the past couple of years. The shitty thing is, like, my husband and I jumped on the CD trend not too long ago, like a couple years ago, and then like 6 months after that, everybody started buying all the CDs from thrift stores, so you can't find any good ones anymore, and that sucks because we were like thrifting and getting CDs, and then everybody started buying them all. It just sucks. So I think, unfortunately, for most things like physical CDs, I'm not a big DVD person, but like physical CDs, you mostly order online, go to record stores, that kind of thing. Thrift stores, at least in my area, are a complete fucking dud for CDs. But I'm going to show you some of my CDs. I don't even have a CD player. I don't have a stereo. We're hoping to get one, but unfortunately, like trends make inflation insane for these kinds of products. So, like searching for old tech right now, it's a nightmare. Cameras, TVs, all that shit. So fucking expensive. I showed my old CDs before, so I'm gonna show you new ones. These were all bought like online, and unfortunately, we got this bad boy. You probably can't read anything on the webcam, but we got this, one of my favorite CDs, one of my favorite albums. Oh, it's in here. Sorry. I have the poster hanging up on my wall. That's one of them. And the thing about ordering them online, you're paying more, but I have an update. You're paying more, but you can get the CDs you want versus going to the thrift, or a lot of record stores in my area just don't have what I'm looking for, and that really sucks. We got Cage the Elephant, Neon Pill, amazing album. You should listen to it. It's their latest one. It's super fun. I don't like these though. I don't like these. I forget what they're called. But as much as I don't like pollution, I prefer the plastic cases with the books. Maybe I could do a little thumbnail. Hold on, I gotta find the right CD. Perfect. On to the next one. Whoa, I just got all pixelated. Uh-oh. I'm looking even lower quality than before. Shit. I think we're back to normal. Okay. So, I got this CD after my dad died, and this was a super important CD to me when I was like 12. And I went out to my dad's and I listened to this sad emo shit, and oh my god, I listened to the album once since then, and I swear to God, I remember a poster being in this, because I had this, and there was a poster in here, and they scammed me. Then we got two Polyphia CDs. I got these for my husband, but they're great, and it's great guitar jam music to listen to. This isn't just a CD haul. I just wanted to show you some of my physical media. That's really great because you own it versus streaming music. That was one thing I wanted to touch on after showing my CDs, is that showing here are my pixelated bricks. I used to have Spotify for music, and my husband and I just got so fucking tired of that shit, so we got rid of it and we got YouTube Premium. And so many people shit on YouTube Premium, but if you want like the old underground fan made shit, YouTube Premium's where it's at. I haven't been on Spotify in years, and I don't want to go back because it sucks so bad. You should really try out like YouTube Premium. I'm just saying, because a lot of people are leaving Spotify, and a lot of people want like MP3 players, which is what I'm asking for Christmas. I don't know if you can hear me, Harley. That's my husband's name, but he's over there in the room, and I want an MP3 player for Christmas so bad. But that's one thing I think is a great idea, switching up who you use like your music for. Going to YouTube Premium, like, trust me, you can get all old school Nightcore on there, and like I said, fan made music and shit. It's infinitely better than Spotify, and it doesn't have as much AI garbage, because I've heard about that. That shit's crazy. So that's a huge thing. CD players, MP3 players. I might get a CD player, but those things are like finicky as fuck. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do or how I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna figure it out. And I plan on getting a stereo when I can find one that's the right price. I think that's a great piece of advice too. So if you don't have to pick up your smartphone to listen to music, that's a fucking win. Other thing that's really shitty is old cameras are super fucking expensive. So I went on Amazon and I bought this fucking camcorder that's really crappy. I hope that it's even charged because it can't keep a charge at all. Hello. It's actually on. And I'm gonna take a video with this to show you. So like, hold on. Let me try to do a really cool transition. I haven't used it in a while though. I'm cutting this out for sure. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are we ready for the transition? Ah, see? It's pretty cute. It's not bad. I don't use it as much as I should, but this was like 50 bucks, 40 bucks on Amazon, and so far it hasn't broken on me. It's real shitty though. It's real shitty. It also does this. Oh, where are you? Hello. There you are, right there. There you are. Okay. I have this cute little sticker on it. And that's super fun to do. And this is great. It's it really doesn't matter because whatever you look up, this is digital video camera. So these are like, there's a billion of them out there. So if you can't get your hands on an old camera, this works just fine, and I'm gonna be using it a lot more. If you can't tell, I'm probably too far away for you to hear now. Sorry for being kind of weird. At least I'm cute though. So we saw the FNAF movie. It was amazing and super cute. And again, if you can't tell who my favorite character is, I loved it. And then I've been on Instagram Reels and it just keeps showing me FNAF ones. So I'm probably gonna have to do a cosplay of that soon. But back to what I was talking about. I think that when you're switching to old tech, it's really important to keep access to your smartphone, your device. Like, that's really helped me. And I've done things, like I've changed things. I deleted TikTok, and I keep like wanting to remake it to make content, but then I'm like, no, I don't think so. And then I don't. And I got this app that I fucking love so much. It changed all my icons on my phone's like home screen to like the same color, and they're all super basic. So I don't gotta worry about like all the mess. That one has been really helpful because I just don't use apps as much anymore. It's fucking fantastic. It's just really important to ease into, you know, find ways to bring like physical media and old tech into your life, but still have access to things that you love about your smartphone and taper off versus just like cutting it cold turkey. Because I've tried that and you just go back to it. Usually, most people, and if that works for people, then that's fucking sick. For a lot of people, it just doesn't work. So, even if you want to try cold turkey and it doesn't work, you go to this method to try to like ease into it. And I'm still doing that myself, but it really helps a lot if you're lucky enough to have access to a computer. That shit is world changing. And I got myself a laptop recently, and it's pretty nice, and it's nice to have. And I try to utilize that way more than just doing shit on my phone. I still will watch reels at work all day, but you know, you work on it, and that's the important part. That's the key. And like, I'm an old tech enthusiast and I like nostalgic shit, so it's just my take and my opinion. But, you know, try different things and try out old school media and old school tech. There's a reason why it's cool. And also, don't just like go by fucking influencers, because there will be these influencers that are like, de-influence my life with me, and then they're showing you all their old tech or their whatever. And I'm not throwing any shade, okay? It's just like they're showing you all that on TikTok, and just know that that's not, especially for somebody whose job is social media, like they ain't shutting off that smartphone. They're not getting off TikTok, but you can, and you can spend less time. And I think the key to all of this is to basically just have more time for real life and real things and family, and not this weird internet bubble that we've created, which used to be a lot better. Fucking mind you, obviously. Literally can't hate on that, but you also cannot set yourself up for failure, because then you'll just fail and it sucks. And you'll be right back scrolling like 7 hours of reels or whatever, trying to compare yourself to every fake person you see on the internet. And while we're talking about the internet and the fakeness, I think this is a huge, I think this is a huge opportunity for people to make old school YouTube content again, like this. Like, this is possible. Anybody can do this. Quite literally, I have said 5 million times in my videos that old school YouTube still remains the core of YouTube. You can film a shitty quality video with really bad sound quality and have it in the background. You don't need a set. You don't need fancy equipment. This computer is expensive, but look at the quality of the camera. Like, you don't need all that shit. You just put the camera down and you film. You don't have to have the fake personality. You don't have to have a niche. You don't have to, like, get on here. You can do whatever you damn well please within the guidelines, obviously. As a YouTuber who looks like this, who's a very, very tiny, itty bitty little micro YouTuber who never posts videos because I've been depressed, you really can like bring back old school YouTube. And I get a lot of comments of people who are like, oh, this gives such an old school vibe and I miss old YouTube. And it's like, if you really, really love it, you can bring it back, man. You have the power. We have the power in our hands. But a lot of us have been conditioned to just kind of like follow what the algorithm says. But when you're not, it kind of breaks you free and you can kind of do your own thing. There's a lot of really cool art out there. And a lot of really cool creators who do not get seen because the algorithm. Yeah, like you can do the old school YouTube vibe. You and your friends, like if you're a kid, I implore you to make lower quality content, old school vlog style content before vlogs were vlogs, when kids just sat in front of the camera and did their thing. It's also really nice to not have to like have the pressure of short form content. Short form content's great, but if you can't keep a audience like me on fucking Instagram, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's like YouTube It's very freeing. There's a train coming. There's gonna be a train coming when I film a video, okay? Outfit of the day. She is the moment. Let me get up without dying. I'm so glad my makeup looks so good on here because it's looking pretty jacked in person. I think I'm gonna go because I have to figure out how to edit this video and like post it. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, just kind of do what you want to do. Be cringe, be free. Get into physical media, get into old tech. It's really worth it. But take it slow so you don't set yourself up for failure. And remember to please make the kind of content you want to see. If you like this kind of stuff, you can do it. You really don't have to be anything special. You can just be a person. That's how it used to be, and that's how it can be again. I truly believe that. So, love you. Bye. That was cringe.